this one I had an opportunity to, where that one's unfinished. My concern was,
You're already doing your hand exercises.
Yeah.
It's nice.
well, that's gonna end up with a finish. If you feel the side, you'll feel that.
Yeah.
This has been finished with the urethane, where the top hasn't been done yet, because I gotta figure out where those are gonna go.
So, right there. I have to change this table because it needs to be able to butt up against someone's chair.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Should I keep rolling?
Yeah, definitely keep going.
And I'm using this
Okay.
as
Do me a
the
favor, just put
middle.
those right
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, I'm gonna mark that.
Yeah.
It's like Mary Poppins is back.
It really is.
Let me know if you need to write anything down. Alrighty.
One thing I do know is that if we are off a quarter of an inch, it's not really gonna be that crazy. The placement here,
Mm-hmm.
as far as the depth and everything else is concerned, no, coming from this side.
Yeah,
I know it seems a
so
little unusual, but
the only problem I'm gonna have is people's fingers might touch that on the other side.
Will that be a...
Yeah, well, we might have to offset both of these.
yeah, well, that was one of my
Do that.
concerns is the width of this.
Well, I could always, I don't need that whole width, I could always trim that down, but I actually want these further away than closer.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. You know, but that's one of the reasons that I set this side back a little bit. So we
Gotcha.
can come that, instead of being
Oh,
right,
that's-
the other one was
yeah.
almost to the edge.
Yeah.
Where now we got over an inch and a half to move
Very
around.
smart. Unless I have it that this,
No, we'll get that.
if I velcroed this down, I could remove it.
Oh, we can only,
No?
we can only
Yeah.
put these here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that works.
Here's the
But
next
then-
question though.
Is
Yeah,
that
This one
hand
coming back
far
that
away?
one.
Then you would have to see where that placement is.
Or what if, because this isn't fixed, right?
That
We
just
could
gets pulled back.
We could
That
just pull it
pulls
back.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
could
yeah.
Always just untwist on the
Yeah,
bottom
you
and then
can-
push
and
it a couple
just-
inches
yeah.
back.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
figure out
Pull it back.
exactly
Yeah.
where we want to go. Is you know that you know you have to make that
Yeah.
call. I can't.
So-
I can do whatever you need to do, but you know exactly where things are going.
I think
That's your
make
responsibility.
it like this. Make it the same. And then just like Lauren said, maybe in the session, if we do see that their hands are touching, we just unscrew
We
it a
just
little
bring it
bit
back a
and
little
move
bit.
the one
Yeah.
that we don't have
So
away.
if we were to place this in the center
Yeah,
here,
that's fine.
okay.
I think that works.
Yeah.
It's much
that's
better than
also
taking
a
this
good thing
all
to
off.
know. Totally.
Yeah.
Because even just the other day, we had a participant who had short arms, so I had to bring her forward. But then this was like cutting off her circulation. So it's good to know that we could have just slid this entire piece closer.
Well, that's
it
what
was
we're doing.
butted up against it.
Was it?
Yeah, it's
Was
always
it?
butted up against
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I just wouldn't use that, and then you have to use this, and then I would be putting my finger on their licensure tendon. Is that all you needed?
Almost.
These two, yeah, and I've got the screws
In
in the bags.
the cradle, put that in there.
And the cradle in here as well.
This is so awesome.
You know, and the other thing is that
Yeah, that new piece. That's nice wood.
You'll come back in 5 years' time, and it'll be extra, used in a different
Repurpose.
Yeah, repurposed.
Yeah, you got little-
It's another amazing way. So what I was wondering,
Sure.
how would it be? I think that this is hard because this wood that I've used on this one, what is it? It's like pressed,
It's plywood.
it's plywood. With the dowels, if I was to put a screw, like a hole here and a hole there and put a dowel in it, do you think that's enough to kind of
Keep it aligned.
keep it together?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You can
so
make it
maybe
so
I'll do
you can
that.
make it so it's just a straight up dry fit too.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Well, it's not glued in. It's just
yeah, I don't want it
dry.
glued in.
Yeah, well that's
'Cause then I
why
thought if
I
I
put
do-
these.
Yeah.
Because originally I was involved in a transcranial, and they had a roll of towels and everything.
Yeah.
And they had like I don't know. Is Dr. Wu still around?
He is.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a physical therapy practice.
He had
now.
done I don't remember the name of the stuff. It's like this plasticky stuff that you can mold.
Yes,
It-
it's
it
at
made
the very
something.
top up here. And I then made
Oh, there
it
you
half
go.
wood because everyone kept
Yeah.
breaking the plastic.
Yeah, there you go.
And then after that, people were still breaking it because some of it's still plastic. Then I made this based on that.
Well, it's sort of funny because I made that based on that. I was like, my attitude is just like, you're killing me, right?
Yeah.
You know?
So I think this whole setup, we could make some money out of this.
Well, if you get an
Do you know
opportunity,
people
let me
don't
know.
have a lot of wrist strength devices? Then I'm sure I would have gone to look for it and bought it. So this is something that for the flexors and extenders
Now,
on both sides is
what
very
she had just
important.
mentioned was the placement of this as perhaps cutting off circulation.
Only because someone's arm was a lot
Yes.
smaller, so they
Okay.
had to move up this way. But we can just, that's why I added this black one.
Okay, well, we're gonna have two on this side. But what I was thinking is that, if need be, we can make some type of padding cushion thing that
Okay.
will just in turn, you would put that over,
Oh, like a
This is-
seatbelt.
sort of kind of.
Seatbelt cover.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
put them on the loc mat.
Exactly, so this way, it would go over here and then you wouldn't get
Get that
pinch
cutting
as
off
much
as
as
much.
you
Would
would.
that work?
That would be
We've got a
great.
spare set of seatbelt covers in there. I bought four, like 2 pairs.
Oh,
Now,
is
do
that
you
what that
like
is?
the placement of this, how far that is away, or do you want it a little bit further?
No, I kind of feel like if I keep it same, then
Yeah, at least it's.
if I need to adjust anything, then even if there's dowels in there, I can still just pull them apart if I need to for whatever reason,
Okay.
can't I?
Here's the next question, where the placement is on this one, which is roughly, goes about here.
Yeah, so this
And
was
this
keeping
would
kind of
be,
like the forearm down.
This is
This
way
one
This way.
kind of stops the bicep tendon. So it stops the bicep from adding to the flexion and extension.
My question
This
is,
forearm.
where this goes actually here. This can go here a little bit, you know what I mean? But,
No, because some people are very big. So I think
Okay.
where they are has not
Okay.
been an issue,
No
but
problem.
especially for the black. But I think if the seatbelt, if you think that will be better.
to be where it
there.
is, or come over this way?
Well, no, we can use the seatbelt, as you said, for those people that it comes up a little too tight. on them.
Okay.
So I think they're fine if we do it in the same locations.
Okay.
And yeah, the person's going to be on this side, so having the buckle thing on that side is the best.
Well,
Yeah.
this one will actually be aligned up on the same side as this, because you'll be like this or like this. Because if all you do is just turn the table. Do you understand what I mean? If we're dealing with left side, right side, am I correct?
Yeah, but I've already got one side here
Yes.
and the other side, so all I'll be doing is,
Flipping the
I
table.
just move the table, yeah.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
So even though it seems like it should go on the other side,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
flip
no,
the table, it
exactly,
goes right back where it
exactly,
was.
yeah, so the
So we'll
person's
both
on
be on
that
the
side,
same
person's on this
side.
side, correct.
That took
We
me
said
a
the
really
same
long
thing.
time to conceptualize.
We said the same thing, just in a different way.
Exactly. That's not a
It's the
problem.
Australian-American happening. Perfect.
Yay!
I love it. We're gonna get a lot of good use out of it.
We'll make this work. Another question. Are we using this today, and how often do we use
No,
this?
not today. We might be using it Monday, but don't worry, Monday's way too soon. So we've been making do.
No. My point being is that when I finish this,
Mhm.
I want to take that home.
Oh,
This hasn't been finished. If you feel, here, this doesn't have a urethane coat on that one.
mhm.
That's why if you feel the top, this is unfinished.
I'm not gonna say no.
Because
So-
when I put the cradle in, I want to be able to glue this
Yeah.
and put it so this
Okay.
goes nowhere. You know what I mean? And then once
I love
we get
that.
that situated and we get that put in,
Yeah.
we then in turn finish this whole thing. And I know to you this doesn't seem like much, but there's like a little bit here that I want to sand off.
Okay.
There's a little bit over here.
Yeah.
And I want to make
Yeah.
it so there's nobody getting
Beautiful.
impaled on anything.
That sounds great. What I'm actually wondering, while you've got all your measuring stuff here, do you think it'd be a problem
No.
to do the dowel lining?
No.
And do you think I need 3 or will 2 suffice? And I'm not too sure about that.
Well, you have enough
Might
room
have
to
dowel.
use like a 3/8 dowel, which is a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
And the only thing I would say, oh no, you're pretty much the same depth.
Yeah.
Same
It
width.
was very, very close.
But that's okay. And are you familiar with? Are you going to be putting the dowels in?
I mean, I've definitely done dowels before. It's the screwing of the hole and making sure that it's straight.
Straight.
That is not
Yeah.
my forte.
Well, that was one problem I had with the my original platform. We're done. That's all. Thank you. You can just close that up nice and easy.
How do I turn it off? I just close it.